all my options, worked off my dues, played all the cards, now there's nothing to lose. Don't want tomorrow to be like today, that's why I'm breaking away. Not trying to run, I'm trying to hide. What can I win if I'm losing my pride? Won't let tomorrow be like today, that's why I'm breaking away. Ooh, breaking away. Got to find a better way. Till the good times roll around again, I'll be the same.
Boxer,
What?
we should have done this years
Dies
ago.
ist natürlich Ihr beliebtester Sender. Ein Tag wie heute erinnert mich immer an die heiße Sonne des Mittelmeeres.
What they doing?
An das Meer.
Tanning?
Und die Möwen.
What? Tanning, aye. Started last weekend when you were away. What on earth for? Good for the skin? Well, that's what Barry reckons, eh?
Huh?
Well, I mean, you've got to admit, like, neither of them's got what you could call flawless complexions, have they? Anyway, Barry read in this magazine article about the sun's artificial rays being good for your skin or some crap like that.
We're not going to get much sun round here, are they?
Well, I reckon they just want to get a suntan before they go back home, and I'll prove they've been abroad.
Aye. Hey, if you want to prove you've been over here, surely it'd be more appropriate to go back with bloody pneumonia.
You seen them two out there?
Oh, the odd couple, huh?
Aye. They were at that last Sunday, you know.
Hey, it's a wonder they haven't got buckets and spades.
Hey, you'd have thought they'd send us a postcard, wouldn't you? But not a word.
Well, if you ask me, them two's camping out on the edge of reality.
Well, maybe we should turn this place into a weekend resort, eh?
Aye. Paint all the huts yellow and call them challies.
Yeah, we could offer crane rides, eh? And turn the dampers into dodgems, all that.
The way things are going round here, it'd be easier to turn this place into a lunatic asylum.
No, why not? Think about it. You could have the deck chair concession. Nev could do the donkey rides. Wayne could give dance lessons when it rains, eh? Think about it, man. Starlark by the sea.
I think Star Lake sur le Mer sounds a bit more enticing, don't you, eh?
Sort of place that you'd want to take somebody that you hate.
Yeah, like Hartlepool's.
Listen, lads, if yous not want to make a few bob on the side, maybe you should come in with me.
How do you mean, like?
Doing a bit of moonlighting, are you, Oz?
Well, I might have this business proposition, right? See, I've met this Eric. Canny lad, for an Eric. Anyway, nothing's finalised yet, so I can't say too much. But if you want in, now's the time to speak up.
Hold on. Do you mean speak up or divvy up, son?
Both?
Well, tell us what it is.
No, I can't yet.
Well, how can we be expected to chip in if you won't explain?
Well, that's the whole point, man, never.
Well, it escapes me, Oz.
Look, the more you speculate, the more coin you get back on the back end.
But us, we're entitled to know what it is we're speculating in.
Aye, in due course, Dennis, when I get everything finalised. But, well, for the moment, all I need is your readies and your trust. Was that asking too much, like?
Bollocks!
Oh, well, suit yourself. I'll seek investment elsewhere. Stop you, lads.
Hey, oh, at least give us a clue.
Well, it's adult, and it's liable to cause offence.
It's adult, liable to cause offence.
Sounds like Oz.
In a bed. Whoa. Right, down at that. Look, all I need is some cash up front, and then we'll be quids in. What kind of it? Big business. Expanding market, guaranteed demand. So all we've got to do is buy the gear here, ship it to them, and then we're quids in. What is it? Well, I want you to go and tell them the rest, because they never take it seriously, that lot.
Cross me heart now. What are you on about?
Corn.
Corn?
No, man, porn, you know.
What are you on about? You reckon on opening date said first massage parlour?
No, man, videos, man, important videos.
You're asking me to handle pornographic videos? Me, the father of 5 children?
Well, they don't have to watch them.
Are you off your rocker, lad?
Oh, well, forget it. I just thought for 5 pounds you might have needed the extra kind.
You're off your bloody rocker, boyo!
Ich muss unbedingt mit Dr. Schnabel sprechen. Verbinde mich bitte. Und ich bin gleich da.
Schwester, ja. Ich brauche Sie für Station 9, ja?
X-ray show coming from the phone. Otherwise, just badly bruised.
It still hurt.
Oh, it's like Billy. Be okay when they get to cast on.
Well, look, if they're not keeping you in overnight, well, hang on, we'll get you back to the hut. All right, Bob?
Cheers, lads.
Well, I mean, there's no point everybody hanging around. There's a cluttering up the corridor, so if nobody minds, I'll just get away. All right?
Further away, the better, far as Bonner's concerned.
Oh, well, Bomber wasn't my fault. Well, not entirely.
Yes, it was. You weren't paying attention.
Well, what about that Eric on the crane? You can't tell me he was entirely blameless. I'd sew the bollocks up of me. Couple of compensation. Anyway, look, I'll see you back at that hut.
Be something to look forward to, that will.
Not to worry, Bob. It's okay. We'll see you all right, mate. Don't worry.
It's a crack Bomber's worried about. Laid off, no crack.
Wir müssen hier entlang gehen, den Gips anzulegen.
Sorry?
We go here for leg.
I reckon she means a plaster.
Yeah, right.
Me and Dan will wait on for you then, Bob.
Okay.
Much appreciated. Shouldn't be too long.
Okay, don't worry, Bob. See you later.
Mate.
What's he up to?
Bomber.
Now what is it?
Do you remember what we're talking about?
The business deal. Oh, I remembers. My foot reminds me.
Never mind that, man. Look, now we're going to be laid off for a while. You should reconsider it, eh?
Kommen Sie, Schwester, schnell. Wo waren Sie denn so
Ja,
lange?
von Dr. Schnabel.
Herr Urban, bitte geben Sie uns, was Sie da verstecken.
Lass nicken, sie geht in nichts.
Sie sind aber ein sturer Mensch.
Look, I came to this hospital.
For some quiet. You hear that? All right,
You
got
guys
your
are Brits.
bugger off,
All right,
man.
sounds like it.
Hey, man, what's the matter, son? Just calm down. Nurses are here to help you, aren't they? Sorry. Didn't mean to impose. We just realised he was British and thought he might not understand you, like, you know.
He understands very well. In any language, he is stubborn old man.
Malz.
Seien Sie bitte ruhig.
Well, we didn't mean to impose. Just thought you might want a hand.
No, that is most kind. Perhaps because you English, he is...
Well, he might calm down.
He might listen to us?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He has no one, you see. No friends or family.
Ah. Can he talk, though, with that thing on?
Yeah, if he gets short breath, he tell me.
Fair enough. What was the panic about?
He hides something. Will you find it?
Well, give it a try, won't we?
Sure.
Danke. Nehmen Sie seine Maske ab, Schwester. Lassen wir ihn allein. Station 9, Schwester Elisabeth, ja bitte. Ich komme sofort.
How are you feeling, then?
How would you feel with this contraption?
Aye, well, I mean, it's for your own good, isn't it? I mean, they know best, don't they?
Aye, so they say.
How come you've ended up here, then, eh?
Because I'm bloody dying, that's how.
No, I meant in a German hospital.
I live here.
In the city?
For the past 2 years, aye. Few of the places before you, man. Mannerheim, Essen. It's a job, say, the foundries. I can thank them for all this, man.
What's the matter with you, like?
Chronic bronchitis.
Oh, I'm Dennis, by the way. This is Neville. Pleased to meet you.
Headley Irwin.
Well, we're pleased to meet you, Headley.
Sounds like you're a Geordie, Headley.
Aye.
No, I'm bloody not. I'm from Darlington.
Oh, well, we're from just up the road.
Aye.
Never been back to Blighty since 1946.
Never.
How come?
Not after what they did to me.
Who?
The British. Look, it's a long story. I'll tell you when I'm more up to it.
Listen, would you like us to come back and see you again? I mean, the sister said that you didn't have anybody, like.
So yourself, man. Not the first time I've been here, man. At least it's the last.
Oh, get away, man. You've got to trust the stuff. What you hiding in there, eh?
Nothing. Don't you start.
Look, I tell you what, we'll make a deal with you, right? You cough up whatever it is you're hiding, and me, Neville, we'll come back and see you again, there you are.
You're as bad as them buggers out there.
How are you, Headley, man? Look, we can bring you fruit or books or whatever you need.
I need some slivers. And some soap.
Right, you've got them. Oh, we're covered up, whatever it is. You trying to kill yourself, Headley?
Aye.
We look all right at night, don't we? You know, in dimly lit bars and that.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, we're both fairly attractive men, Mox. They've regular features and the like, and that. It's just in the skin stakes we're lacking, isn't it?
Yeah, but if the sun's rays, is that beneficial?
Well, it's in the book, Mox.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, we'd be better off in Saudi Arabia or some other equatorial crap hole instead of here.
I've got a cousin in Jeddah, you know, but the regime's very strict, you see.
Hey, we could get a sun lamp.
Oh.
You know, go to one of them places, sauna and massage. Yeah? Not an hand job dive. Somewhere legit. You know, with a receptionist and magazines and that.
I'll have a look in the book, see what it says about artificial sunlight.
Give us another one here, Adolf.
Yeah.
Do you want a refill there, Moxie?
Oh, cheers, lads. Yeah, great.
Give them one, Nord. Whatever that drink.
Here it is. Sunlight and artificial sunlight are both of extreme value as auxiliary healing agents. And, the auxiliary's underlined.
Is that good or bad?
Well, it's, well, it's good, like. It's good if used in conjunction with fasting, dieting, manipulation.
Well, do you want this beer, or are you fasting?
Oh, cheers, us. Et cetera.
If I had to scratch, I'd go to one of them health spas.
Oh, health spas. There's a lot of those in Germany, you know. But they're all down in the south, like.
Spas, is that one of them places where they duck cripples and they can get out their chairs and walk?
No, I think the main thing's to eliminate toxins.
Yeah, it's just a job for us, Barry.
Oh.
If only we had the wherewithal.
What, you too skinned?
Who isn't?
Aye, that's for certain. But hey, listen, this could be your lucky day today.
How's that?
Well, I've yeah. Listen, I've met this Eric, right? And he's got his hands on this. Well, he deals in this product, right? Now, my idea is if I can raise the readies, I'm going to buy in, ship it back to the UK, and I'm going to make a fortune.
Fortune?
Well, there's more than around the drinks, and I can guarantee you that.
And you want us to come in with you, like?
Well, you're not going to get another chance like this.
What is it?
Well,
Reckon I can have a walking cast in a couple of days. Get back to work at least.
Is that bleeding Oz's fault, isn't it?
Mostly.
You know, I reckon he should give you half his crack, don't you, Den?
You should, Dad. Here you go, Bum. Cup of tea.
Cheers, Dennis.
Hey, but it's funny you were bluffed down the cranking. Quite a character, really.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, he was English, but he hates the Brits.
What was he, a patient or something?
Yeah. Ah, chronic bronchitic. Hey, and you'll never guess what he was trying to hide in his bed.
Penthouse.
26? Untipped? What a character! Huh? Aye. Come over from Darlington in 1946. Never been back since.
Well, you can't hold that against him, can you?
Where's the rest of our Apio sold then?
Dunno. Suppose they've gone down to pictures or something.
This is what you want us to invest in.
Yeah, we'll be like importers and distributors, see?
Never seen anything like it in my life.
I told you, didn't I? I told you it was disgusting.
It's depraved. It's despicable.
It's grotesque. Count me in, Oz.
I mean, what started all this off?
Staff Sergeant Headley Irwin, 222-15709, sir.
Just take it easy, Headley. It's all right, man.
Is that it?
Just lie back.
This one?
Ah, that's it. I was in the war, you know, as well. Army of occupation. Stayed on. Yanks, the Ivans, and us.
Take it easy, Headley. It's all right.
Well, you see, when the war was over, the British, the Americans, the French and the Russians, they stayed in Germany to, like, occupy it, you know, to administer it, like. Well, Headley, he was obviously in the British lot.
Non-fraternisation. That's what they called it. You weren't allowed to mix. But a lot of jollies worked for us. But you weren't allowed to fraternise. Socially. Verboten. She worked at command headquarters. On the switchboard she worked. Spoke the bloody lingo, didn't she?
So, what did you do that was so terrible, then?
Why, you married her, didn't I?
Nurse!
Hey, the rules were ever so strict. Even when our lot wanted to pick up their kids from school, they weren't allowed to talk to the German parents. I think that's terrible, don't you?
Seems a bit unnecessary, seeing as the war was over.
Seems perfectly logical to me. I mean, if I'd spent 6 years fighting the Krauts, the last thing I'd want to do would be to fraternise with them in the local.
Oh, but the war was over, Oz.
Oh, aye, precious comfort for some. Precious comfort for me Uncle Dan, who got a leg blown up in Tripoli. Can I see him wanting to buy a round of drinks for the buggers who blew it up in the first place?
Well, the Germans suffered too. Everybody suffered one way or another.
So what happened to old Headley then?
He married her, didn't he? So they cashiered him, hired him out the army. No pension, nothing. Hey, it's tragic when you think about it.
My granny suffered and all, you know. Flattened her with a bomb on her way back from the Black Horse.
Oh.
Poor soul's only nipped out for a milk stout.
It's the moral question you have to consider, Oz.
What are you talking about? They've got these in England, you know. And all these so-called respectable middle-class suburbanites. Every Saturday night, stuck round a video with a couple of lagers and lime, group sex. It's no wonder much of the day's kaput.
Well, if they've already got them back home, where's our market?
Well, I haven't got them like the ones you saw, man. They've got porn, fair enough, but not heavy-duty porn like the Krauts turn out. I mean, I know people back home, sales managers, even Lord Mayors, that would pay well over the odds for what we've got our hands on. I'm telling you, right up there, Strasser.
I must admit, after what I'd seen, you'd be hard-pressed to pick up anything like that in the co-op in Dudley High Street.
What? You're telling me? Listen, man, what we've got our hands on here is the creme de la creme of filth, you know? And this could just be the start. I mean, we could become world leaders in my field.
Before we enter into anything of this,
magnitude?
Magnitude, right. Perhaps we should have another look.
Yeah?
So, they get better, right?
Worse, you mean?
Worse is better, man, for our needs.
I did it. Well made, like.
Oh, but of course. There's good photographing, attractive people. It's a very good story.
Oh, good story's important, isn't it?
That's what you can't get in England, you see. A good storyline with plenty of humping.
All right.
Is this your soul line of business, like?
Oh, no. There's also the books and the, what do you call it, mail order. And then, of course, I have such clubs like this for massage, sauna, and sun lamp.
Did you say sun lamp?
Oh, but yes. If we are to be in business, then you must feel free to take advantage of the premises.
Boys, got the dunes on, look. Mustn't be too good.
Aye. Oh, it's rotten to be old, isn't it? At least old and sick and on your own.
Yeah, it must be, aye.
See them back home and all, don't you? Queuing up pension day outside the post office. hunched up against that cold wind, sitting in front of a one-bar gas fire with a tin of pet food.
Oh, knock it off, man, Neville.
Well,
there's no need to be so bloody maudlin. Hey, I'm 10 years nearer pension day than you, remember?
I'll see you all right, Dennis. You can come over Sundays and Brenda will do you like a lamb.
Hello, you come again?
Yeah. Is he not too good?
No, not today.
Oh, wait. Could you just give him these 3 oranges and tell him we popped in?
No, you see him. It will be good for him. Just a little time, yes? Look, your friends are here.
Oh, really?
For just a few minutes, yes?
Am I still here?
Of course you're still here. Where do you think you were going to, like?
You may well ask.
What's this then, Hedley? Been going through your things again, have you?
I'd like to put my affairs in order.
All right. What's this?
Leave that bugger alone. It's got nothing to do with you.
Oh, sorry.
Some things are private, you know.
You got a sister?
No. He's all right. He's all right now. Just put that tin away.
Ever been to deals?
Eh?
When before the war, you had a farm.
Who?
An uncle. Before the war, we went by train. They called us townies. Went to the sink, cows, or fields.
Was this your sister and you?
Aye, she was there. My mum, my dad. Oh, no one got drunk. Dad took his belt off. Oh, he buggered out. He couldn't sit down. He wanted to cry, but he wouldn't. Not in front of us. Not in front of the young'uns.
Norman must have been his big brother, eh?
Could have been, aye. So you had some happy times, Hedley, yeah?
Mabel got bit. The goat bit her.
Only better leave him be. Ah, he's okay, aye. He'd turn blue if he was bad, never.
You know how to look after him, don't you, Dan?
Oh, you look after me when I get old, won't you, Nev?
Promise. You'll want for nothing. I'm not walking too fast for you, am I, Grandad? Where are we going to put the videos, you know, for safekeeping, like?
Well, just keep them in the hut. That's a bit dodgy, these yours.
No, there's not that many. They'll be all right, man. Ah, but later, you know, when we expand, well, we'll just rent a warehouse.
Here you go, Bum. Have a bit of that. Hey, you lucky devil, a Dean kid, eh?
Well, you better put a boom on you, lot.
Didn't realise.
Hey. What you three been up to, eh? You've been in that causey for hours.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nice and comfortable there, Bummer.
Oh, I'd rather be on the site making crack.
Ah, well, these things happen, you know.
We better get a shift on then, eh? Yeah, better get a shift on.
Yeah, right. I'll just get an Anki.
Right. Yeah, ta-ra, Bum.
Ta-ra, Bum.
Ta-ra.
Lesbian lost?
My cousin's getting married.
Yeah?
I mean, it's on Saturday. Yeah, what's the panic? Bet she's in the club, eh?
Will you go?
Well, I suppose so. Be a good knees up, you know. Knowing Keith's dad, he'll pull out all the stops, see?
If he's out of Maidstone, like.
Now, I ought to go. I owe it to young Keith. See, he sort of looks up to me, you know. I mean, in our family, I'm like a hero figure to him, Nev.
What?
You ain't seen the rest of our family, have you?
Yeah, Oz.
What?
There's, something's been bothering us, you know.
What's that?
The videos.
Aye.
How are we going to get them back to the UK?
Well, just take them back ourselves and we're kit when we go back.
Oh, hey, bit bloody chancy, that. I mean, what we're doing is illegal. We don't have an import licence, especially don't have an import licence for depraved filth.
Look, man, we'll risk it, man, don't we? I mean, the profit makes the risk worthwhile, doesn't it?
They always turn us lots over at customs, especially you with an earring.
I'll just take it out.
No, we're still Bezos lot. Overseas workers, we always are.
Well, what about Barry? He can take them in, Barry.
Barry?
Aye.
Smuggling. He'll faint if they so much as look at him.
Aye, bears thinking about, like.
I mean, they've only got to ask him his date of birth and he'll confess the law.
OK, Bum, we'll shoot off and see Henley.
Yeah, we'll check with you later. OK, Bum?
Right, lads, I'll put myself in the capable hands of this young Fräulein.
Aye, who wouldn't, eh?
Auf Wiedersehen.
Wiedersehen.
Oh, you come again?
Yeah? Have you moved him?
I'm sorry he's died.
Hey?
It was expected.
But he was only here yesterday.
Of course, but...
Yeah, Neville, I mean...
1 minute.
Like the sister says, you know, it was for the best it was expected.
He has no family in Germany since his wife's death.
Yeah, I know.
Vorsicht, Vorsicht,
perhaps-
darf ich bitte vorbei? Dankeschön.
So perhaps you wish to take these.
Oh, okay then, thanks.
He was looking at these before he... It was the last thing he was holding.
Really?
Can't believe it.
Aye. Shakes you up a bit, son, doesn't it?
I've never experienced death before, not firsthand. I mean, my dad died, but I was just a nipper. A few relatives I hardly knew.
Well, we barely knew him, I mean, did we?
Oh, we were getting to know him, though, weren't we? And then, next day,
Well,
just like that.
You see, Neville, I mean, you're a young lad, you know? I mean, you go to christenings and weddings. You know, once you start getting a bit older, you get used to going to funerals, you know?
What's those?
Oh, some old postcards. Lake District. Vale of Evesham. Hey, you know, despite what the old bugger said, I reckon he missed England after all, you know.
Where will he be buried, Dennis?
Well, here, I suppose. I mean, he didn't have anybody else, did he?
He had a sister.
So what?
I think he'd have wanted to go back home.
No, don't.
All right, everybody. Look, I'll be really obliged, right, if nobody laughs.
Laughs at what?
Your face.
I can't guarantee that.
Now listen, this is serious.
Well, come inside and shut the door, will
All
you?
right, I will, but listen, as long as it's strictly understood, right?
All right,
Nobody...
all right, man, shut the door,
Right.
please.
It's not laughing much of this, you know.
I told you we were talking about you or something, son.
Somebody mucks his foot.
What did you do, Moxie?
We went to this club, you know. Had a sauna and a massage parlour and one of them sun lamps, you know, for health purposes.
Yeah, right. So what goes under the sun lamp, right? Goes under the sun lamp, and he promises to wake me up.
You all forgot, didn't I? I'm sorry. I got involved in a film and I forgot.
It'll wear off in time, Barry. Probably end up with a great tan.
No, I won't. Because I peel, I do.
Yeah, well, you just make sure you peel over in your bed space, son.
Look, it's not funny, right? It's very painful.
What's all that?
Oh, it was old Headley's.
Oh, how is he?
He died today.
Oh. Poor old sod. No lifetime and a biscuit tin. I'll buy him out more than that.
Look, lads, now that you're all here, there's something that Neville and I wanted to talk over with you.
Oh, what's that?
Well, you see, the thing is, we reckon the old fellow would have wanted to have gone home.
I thought he hated Blighty.
Well, he said he did, Bomber, but you see, the last things he was looking at was photographs of England.
Aye, and last time we seen him, he was getting very sentimental, like.
Yeah. Now, I know the rest of you didn't know the old bloke, and you're not beholden or anything like that, but, well, you see, the thing is, we just don't fancy the idea of him being buried here.
How much will it cost, you know, to send a body back?
Well, I don't know yet. You see, we were all waiting on you, you know, to see how you felt in principle. But I've been on to the hospital authorities, and they're waiting on us.
Sounds fair enough. What family's he got?
Well, we've got the address of his sister.
Oh, we'll give her a bell then, eh?
Oh, we tried that. She's not on the phone.
Send a telegram then.
Well, that doesn't seem advisable, Barry. See, I mean, she can't be any spring chicken herself. I mean, you know, if she gets bad news like this, I mean, the shock could kill her.
Anyway, see, the point is she only lives in Hemel Hempstead. And we thought...
Is you're going back for the weekend, we ain't?
Nah, do me a favour, lads.
Oh, wait, man, it's only a short train ride from London.
Yeah.
You could drop and just break the news gently to her, maybe give her his things.
Aye, I mean, if she's flush, she'll probably pay the expenses.
I'm sorry,
Well,
mate,
if
I'm
not,
sorry.
I mean, we can all chip in, can't we?
No, I said I'm sorry. I'm going back for the wedding, right? Okay, I've got the whole weekend mapped out. I'm going to buy me some clothes, get myself strumped, and go and get drunk with the lads.
Well, what a despicable attitude, eh? I hope you'll never die abroad, London.
Yeah, hang about.
Yeah?
You never knew him, Oz.
Well, he was a Brit, wasn't he? I mean, if us Brits kind of stick together in a foreign land, who can, eh? I mean, I think this man deserves to be laid to rest on his native soil, eh?
Yeah, well, if you feel that strongly about
Well,
it...
it's the only decent thing to do, man, isn't it? All right?
All right, yeah.
Right.
I just hope God puts this in my plus column when I snuff it, mate.
You could do the few credits, boyo.
It's the only decent thing to do, isn't it?
Thanks, Oz.
Nah, it's nothing. You can do the same to me sometime. Well, not for a while, I hope.
Wonders never cease.
Are you Catholic, Oz?
Not that I know of. What for?
Well, I mean, you must be some sort of Christian. I never knew you had such depth of conviction.
Moxie, Mum, we've just found my import license, man.
This old man, he was a relative of one of you?
No.
He was perhaps a close friend of one of you?
Not really.
But you wish to go to the expense to send the body to be buried in England?
Yeah. Oh, yes, well, you see here, Ulrich, there's a principle involved here.
Yeah, you know, we thought you might know the procedure, like.
Are you feeling all right?
Fine, thanks.
Can you help us out here, Ulrich?
An Irishman has died here before 2 years. I remember his friends made a collection, how you say, a whip it out.
Whip it round.
Whip it round, yeah. Whip it round. On this occasion, I helped with the authorities. With the German law, when a body is sent out of the country, it must first be embalmed.
Embalmed?
Yeah.
No, it makes sense, that does, doesn't it? No, so it's a question of hygiene, sanitation law.
Exactly.
I know that because...
The body must then be placed in a metal container. This must be sealed before the British consul.
Why?
To see that the container has only the body inside it.
In case of smugglers, you mean?
Of course. For this, a coffin is perfect. Many have tried to hide guns and rifles.
Yeah, I can see your point of your shipping paddies back to Belfast.
Shut up, man, Oz.
Well, he's only gone as far as Hemel Hempstead.
Well, the law is the law.
Is this going to be very expensive here, Ulrich?
But to England by air, at least 5,000 marks, I think. And then you must pay for the coffin, too.
But he's in this metal container?
Oh, come on now. Mama can't send him back in that. What will these people think? Like getting a tin of sardines.
Look, Ulrich, could you look into it and find out and let us know what it is like?
Yeah, I will try. You are sure you are feeling well?
Oh, right is right.
You are very red. Blood pressure, perhaps. You must be careful. If not, you too are going home in a metal box.
How much is it all going to cost?
It's going to cost a lot of money, Nev.
Well, I can't see Headley's sister being very well off, not if she can't even afford a telephone. Oh, yeah, no, we're not the only Brits on the seat, man. I mean, up the paddies can have a whip round, so can we. What's it come to?
1 second.
Tidy some by the looks of it.
941. 742 marks.
742. Right, at today's rate, as quoted in the Daily Mail, that comes to £197.34042 approximately.
There's another 86 quid in sterling.
That's 283 quid.
Yeah. Not forgetting the .34042.
Amazes me how everyone coughed up. Well, that was down to ours mostly. You know, he went right across town to that multi-storey car park. Put the squeeze on all the British lads there. Where is he now?
Well, he's only down a timber store, isn't he? He's got Barry and Moxie sawing for all their worth.
Hey, it staggers me, frankly. I mean, ours of all people. Hey, I've said some very harsh things about him in the past. Well, we all have. It just shows you how mistaken you can be about somebody. What a great idea.
Are you sure this will work, Oz?
Of course it'll work. It's a golden opportunity, man.
Hey, how much you bung the chippies?
Never mind what I bung the chippies. Just keep an eye out there, man.
I can't help feeling bad about it, you know. I mean, it just feels wrong somehow. I'll have to admit to grave misgivings.
Oh, bloody.
Sorry.
I know what he means, though. There's something sacrilegious about it, you know, tampering with the dead.
Huh? What a tampering, man. Look, just look at it this way. Headley's going home, isn't he? And he's just taking some stuff across for us on his way.
All the same, I've still got a sense of doom, you know. As if dire retribution will inevitably follow.
Look, we can't back down now, man. Not know we've come this far. I mean, all our cash is tied up in this, in case you forgot. I mean, we didn't get this lot on sale or return, you know.
Yeah, he's right there, Barry. We've got to see it through now.
Right, I've only got room for one more. What's it gonna be then? Convent Nights or the Wicked Ways of Wonder?
Oh, Wicked Wonder.
Convent Nights.
I can't. So all I need is hassle at the customs. Anything irregular, they're down on me like a ton of bricks.
Look, man, there's gonna be nothing irregular about it, man. It's all legal and above board, man. The British consul himself is gonna be there. He's gonna give it a proper stamp. There's gonna be paperwork, documentation. Look, all you've got to do is to find a little bit of room in the back of your wagon.
I don't know, the company wouldn't like it.
Well, man, you don't have to tell the company, man. I mean, look, I'm gonna meet you in London. I'll take over everything from there. I'll handle everything. And I'll bung you 50 quid for your expenses.
Well, if you can guarantee I won't get delayed. Of course, on this job, time is money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but, you know, I mean, it would have meant a lot to the old fella to be planted on British soil, and, I mean, if the cost of the area is crippling, you know. 75.
You're all right.
It's more like it, Bernie. Here, 2 bottles here, Adolf.
What I can't understand is why anybody want to come here for an holiday in the first place.
Oh, well, he always went his own way, you know. Did me granda.
Let me see if I've got this straight, right? Your mate Bernie, he's willing to take this coffin all the way to London for nothing?
Well, I never said for nothing. I had to bung him 100 quid. But I'll get that back out the whip round money. Well, where does he pick it up from? The undertakers. See, all it means is a couple of yous will have to take the coffin down there, and then he'll stick the body in it, and then you'll have to pay him, right? Well, there should be enough money left out the whip round for that. And then my mate Bernie says he'll pick it up about 4 o'clock.
But what does Bernie do when he gets to London? Somehow the body's got to end up in Hemel Hempstead.
Don't give me none of your Hemel Hempstead, son. Right, I'm leaving tonight. OK, I'm perfectly prepared to whip round here tomorrow lunchtime, but Saturday's the day of the wedding.
Well, I may be able to help out there, lads. How come? Well, it just so happens I've got to go back this weekend.
What's up, like?
It's me granda. Death's door. Marjorie wrote, you know, told us.
You never mentioned this before?
No, well, it was a bit personal, you know, Dennis. Anyway, he's in this London hospital and he's been asking for us.
What's he doing down London?
He was on his holidays and took queer apparently, so I thought, well, least I could do was go over, you know.
Kill two birds with one stone, you mean?
Well, I hope not, Bomber.
Oh, hey, Oz, I don't know what to say.
No, it's nothing, man. We can go up there tomorrow, see the old girl, tell her she hasn't got a thing to worry about. She'll have a long-lost brother back with her on Saturday.
Well, signed, sealed and delivered, so to speak, eh?
You go to all this bother for a bloke you don't even know. I think that's great, actually.
Why don't you go back with Wayne tonight?
No, I'll do another day's work, Dennis, you know. I'll go back tomorrow. Hey, Wayne! Maybe we could come back together, though. Fancy it?
Eh? Oh, well, I suppose so, yeah. Well, look, you got my phone number, ain't you?
All right.
Yeah, we'll give us a bell then, eh?
Right, we'll do. Cheers.
Well, I'll be off then, lads.
Good luck tomorrow, Wayne.
Aye, break the news to her gently, son, know what I mean?
Well, you know me, mate. I'm the sole attack tonight. Yeah. All those with brothers still alive in Germany, one page forward. Not so fast, Mrs. Hilton. See you later. Adios, amigos.
No, I'm sorry, Mox. His whole enterprise has already set me back quite a bit, all right? And now Oz wants us to chip in for his bloody airfare. And why can't he hitch a ride with his mate Bernie?
Oh, don't be so soft, Barry. Oz can't do that. Because he knows what's in the coffin. It's the first rule of smuggling, that. You always get someone to take the stuff through who don't know they got it.
Oh, I see. That never occurred to me, that wouldn't.
No, well, you have led a very sheltered life, haven't you?
It's going to leave me very short this month, you know. Most of my whack goes directly back to my golden egg account at the Building Society.
Look, man, Barry, man. Look, I'm going to be back on Sunday. You'll get all your money back then, man. With interest.
Hey, can you get rid of them that quick?
Yeah, well, I know this bloke up in the north...
I know a lot of blokes who do us.
Look, man, Barry, come on. We're all set, man.
Excuse me. Yes? Is this the home of Mrs. Mabel Hilton? Yes.
You must be Mr. Hilton, then. Huh?
Yes. It'll come round here.
Is this about the estimate for the roof?
You what? No.
Oh, well, we've waited long enough for it. He was supposed to come last Tuesday and he never turned up. And Mabel stayed in all day. Missed the shops.
Look, is Mabel in?
She's at the laundrette. Who are you, then?
My name's Wayne. But I'm afraid I brought you and your good lady wife some rather unpleasant news.
It is about that blooming roof.
No, it's not. It's not.
Oh.
It's about Mabel's brother, Hedley.
Hedley? What about him?
I'm afraid he's died, sir.
I thought he died years ago.
Oh, it's bloody heavy, this.
It is bloody heavy.
Aware, man, aware.
Bite the finger.
That's all right, just get it on. Right, look, I'm off. I'll go to the undertakers, do the paperwork, and then I'm off to the airport, right? Good luck, Oz.
Right, all the best, Oz.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm glad to see the back of that coffin, to tell you the truth.
Oh, I was sleep awake last night, you know. Kept expecting Vincent Price to step out of it.
Here we are. Oh, thanks, Mr. Hilton.
Bob. Call me Bob.
Oh.
No, I never knew Hedley. I wouldn't know him from Adam. He was in Germany when I married Mabel and he never came back. She never speaks about him.
Well, I never knew him myself, Squire. See, it was me mates what met him. I bought this. Some of his bits and pieces. There's nothing of any value, you know, except sentimental.
That'll be the wife. Put your glass onto the mat, will you? Because she doesn't like beer stains on the mahogany. Hello, love. We got visitors.
Oh, yes. I'll just get me things off.
Hello, Mrs. Hilton. My name's Wayne.
He comes from Germany.
Oh, it's not about the roof, then?
He knew Headley.
Headley?
Yeah, some of my mates met him in this hospital.
He's dead, Mabel.
Put the kettle on, dear.
Yes, of course, dear.
Look, I'm sorry, but it was quite peaceful, like.
Sit down, young man.
Right, thanks.
How did you say you knew Headley?
Well, I didn't, not directly, you see. My mates did. Apparently he was quite a character from all accounts. Anyhow, just before he passed on, like, he was showing the lads these things, you know, photos and that. That's how we got your address. And, well, me and me mates, we thought he'd like to be buried here in England.
But if he's died in Germany, he should be buried in Germany, shouldn't he?
Eh? But he's your brother, isn't he?
That, young man, is my misfortune. Headley was a wicked, wicked man. He left a wife here in 1943, met up with some German girl, and poor Nora's never heard a word since. Not had a penny, neither. He always was a wrong 'un, and I don't expect time's made a farthing's difference.
Hold on. He got turned over by the army, didn't he? I mean, cashiered for fraternisation.
They chucked him out, if that's what you mean. But it wasn't for fraternisation. It was for selling 2,000 British Army headlamps to the Russians. Oh, he was nothing more than bad news, our Headley. And if you and your friends have got him, you can bloody well keep him.
No, of course you did the right thing, weren't you, in the circumstances? Well, I mean, especially if she feels like that about it. No, I'll phone the undertakers. It'll not have left yet.
Poor old Headley, yeah?
Poor old Headley? You're joking, aren't you? You right little rascal. Yeah, you made a fool of us right enough.
You must have pulled a lot more over the years.
You little waste-up, bomber. He wasn't cashiered, you know. Court-martials, man.
I still think it's a shame, especially after all the work we've put in, especially yours.
Hey, yours will be at the airport. I'll have to get after him, man.
Oh, hey, aye.
Wait a minute, then. Old Bummer might be a bit on the slow side, but he's been giving us a lot of thought these last few days.
What are you getting at?
He had some scheme in mind about selling pornographic videos.
Porno videos?
Adult, liable to give offence.
Oh, he knows that, because I saw him in his locker.
Yes, so what?
Well, I know they're not there now, because I looked. And I don't want you to think I'm being vindictive just because he mangled my foot. But they're gone. And so's the coffin.
Coffin? Oh, hey, I cannot believe that, Bummer.
Can't you, Neville, eh? Big-hearted us all of a sudden, sick granddads in London. Makes sense to me.
Well, let's look at it this way. If he's really got a sick grandfather, then his trip's worthwhile. If he's been having us armed, he deserves everything he gets.
Bertie, no bother with the customs?
No, not at all.
Great one, what I tell you, eh?
Yeah, just one snaggles. I don't know all the details, but it was a last-minute change of plan.
Huh?
Win! Come here, man!
What are you doing here?
Never mind not what's happened to Headley.
She didn't want to know, mate. Hated the sight of him, but it's all right, I run the lads.
So what's happened to the body?
Don't worry, it's been cremated.
Oh, no.
You know, I never thought you'd take it that badly, son.
Ah!